What's up guys, Dan here from Virtual Boomerang coming right back at you with another video on FIFA 15. Now, I've decided to do things a little bit differently. With the first video, as you'll have all seen, it was me starting things off and then me actually playing the match. Now the thing is, I have since tried to record videos where I'm playing the match and everything. Do you know what? It really breaks up the flow of it because I'm like constantly pressing the button to record it and then do this and do that. It's like, ugh. So, what I've decided to do instead, I will still play the matches, but you guys won't see that. You'll just get the results of those matches, and I'm just going to kind of go through what's been happening in between. As it happens, I'm currently in the middle of the transfer season. So that should, in and of itself, provide us with some interesting stuff. Now, just to give you a bit of an update on where we are, let's have a look at the league table. Look at that! Sunderland, right at the top, having played 20, having won 20, having drawn 0, having lost 0. What's GF? I don't even know what GF is. GA? I don't know that. But I know what GD is. Goal difference! Oh, 78. Oh, 78. 78. Oh my God. Has that ever happened in the history of the Premier League? Probably not. And there's a good reason for that.
No, it is. GF is goals for, GA is goals against.
Ah, GF is goals for, GA is goals against. Right, that makes sense. Okay, so we've only conceded 10 goals. In the amount of time I've been the manager at Sunderland, which is pretty good. And we've scored 88 times. That's a realistic number. So we're top of the league with 60 points, having not lost a single game. We're ahead of Chelsea, West Brom, who are doing surprisingly well, quite frankly, Manchester United and Arsenal, with Liverpool in 6th. And the important one for all you Sunderland fans out there, including the missus, Newcastle United down in 15th, not quite in the relegation zone, but let's see what we can do about that. Hardy-ha. Actually, who is bottom of the league? Oh, it's Southampton! I really don't care. Okay, so that's what's going on there. Now, in the meantime, obviously I've had to make some changes to the squad, bringing on some new players, and I've got a few transfers in already. So, just to kind of go through where we are at the moment. Vardy is staying exactly where he is. I've had some transfer offers for him. Nah, he ain't going nowhere. So I'm keeping him on. Defoe, as if I'm ever getting rid of Defoe. What a champ. What an absolute champ. Now, this is interesting. So, Honeyman. Now, as we've established in the previous video, I know next to nothing about football. I very rarely keep up with it. However, I have read recently. This was really weird because I put him on the team just as a laugh, and then all of a sudden, the news comes through, and this is in real life. This isn't through the game. That he's actually just signed another couple of years for Sunderland. It's like, so hang on, are the decisions that I'm making here having an effect on Sunderland in real life? Because if that's the case, where's Vardy? They need Vardy on that team. That's what they need. Another development in the last since the last time I spoke to you guys, I've started managing the Welsh international team, of which Robson Canu is a member. Now, if I'm being honest with you, I realised quite late into the game that I only had one left midfielder, and that was Giaccherini, whose name I finally got correct. So, with this transfer window, I've just been left mids, not really been looking for anything else. Not realising that I already had Robson Canu on my watch list. So I was able to snap him up, which is pretty cool. I do have some more players here. Gooch, for some reason, he's been quite unhappy with his role at Sunderland. Had a few problems. There's been press speculation that he's been wanting to leave the club for some time, and he keeps on whinging about it. His agent says he's unhappy. I get messages from the board saying he's definitely leaving, and then the day before the transfer window opens, I get an email saying, Oh, sorry about all that. I'm actually fine. Okay. Okay. Whatever. Now, there's a name over here everyone might recognise. Now, this is Ricardo Santos. Now, the thing is, when I originally got this guy, it was off the strength of Sanford's video saying that Santos, the man, the myth, the legend, was the man to go for. As it turns out, the Ricardo Santos I have is not the same Ricardo Santos that Sanford has on his team. So I've just recruited some random player on the basis of him being recommended. So yeah, make what you will of that. Now, few guys have gone from the team, from the reserves. We've gotten rid of Fletcher. I wasn't playing him at all, and got a nice 5,225,000 for him. Larson, cheeky bastard, wanted to be paid more. Like, we're talking like a 50% increase on his wage, and I was not having that. So I made him a counter offer. He rejected that, so I carted him off to another team. It's the way it works, unfortunately. So the team as it is can remain as it is, for want of a better term. And let's just see, is there anything else that you guys need to know? Well, let's have a look at my national squad for Wales. Look at this. Gareth Bale. Oh, what a champ! You know what? I feel like whenever I'm like playing the Welsh matches and like playing with him up front, I feel like I'm cheating because it's just like it's just faster than everyone else on the pitch. He never misses. I've tried aiming away from the goal. He's just not having it. He just will not miss. And yeah, definitely one of the better players I have access to. Now, I got Robson Canny on the basis that he played for the Welsh team. He's playing quite well. For some reason, they have him up front for left mid. I say they. I'm the manager of this team, so I don't know what's happening. But I've had a look at some of these other guys, and yeah, it's just way too much money that is wanted for them. I get that they're like international players, but you know, it's just a bit too much for me to handle. Now, actually, thinking about it, I've neglected to talk about my goalkeeper. So let me just go back to the club squad. Scoofe. Now, I signed this fellow in the first transfer window off the back of advice from Sanford. Am I glad I did? He's been an absolutely amazing keeper. Not that I've really given him much to do, but almost all of the transfer offers I've been getting from other teams have been for this guy. It's like, whoa, hang on, what are we going with this? We're talking like tens of millions, and the game is saying he's only worth like 1.9. It's like, whoa, calm down, guys, calm down. But he's staying exactly where he is. I'm not letting him go. He's got a lot of potential to improve going forward. And that seems to be the case with most of the guys that I have on my team. I'm looking for guys with potential rather than guys who are there already. So I've already got a few guys who are solidly there already as such. And we can build on that. So, what's going to happen now, guys? I am going to get the next match out of the way. And then when we come back, we'll talk about the results of said match, and we'll push on in the transfer window, see if we get any more stuff back through, and we'll go from there. Right, okay, guys. So I know I said that I was going to like just do the kind of technical side of things, not really show anything from the match. I had to show you this because this is ridiculous. Right, so basically what happens here, Vardy passes in, Defoe goes for the shot, he gets taken out by the keeper, and his own defender walks it in. Oh my god. Oh, let's see if we can get a better angle of that. Hang on. Yeah, so let's take this back out. Let's just see this in all its shameful glory. So here comes Vardy. He passes it through like a champ. Here comes Defoe. Goes for the shot. Keeper. Great defending. Apart from when this fella decides, you know what? Let's give him a helping hand. Let's put it in the back of the net for him. Oh my god. We'll leave things just there. Okay then, guys. So I know I said this was only going to happen once, but This was just too good an opportunity to miss. I really cannot believe this. So I got fouled at the halfway line, and I thought, you know what? Sod it. I'm in the lead. Let's take a punt. Look what... Well, we could look what what was happening, but we are nowhere near the ball. Right, hang on. Yeah, here we go. Ball perspective. Right, here we go. Halfway point. Bosh. I'm thinking, oh, at least it's on target. At least it's got a chance of being near the goal. And oh my God, it's in. In from the halfway point. Look at this. Look, keeper nowhere near it. Bosh. In from the halfway point. I can't believe that. Right, okay then guys, so you joined me after a match that had ups and downs aplenty. Well, not really very many downs if I'm being honest with you. Just, I had to record some of those. They were just ridiculous. Absolutely ridiculous. So, as you can see, we won that match by quite considerable margin. Defoe is the best goal scorer of the league by far. He's scored, oh, there it is. How very handy. He scored 40 goals. Closely followed by Vardy with 31. Nearest to that is Eden Hazard with 14. Oh, I love realism in my games. I really do. I really do. Now, what's going to happen here, guys, as you can see, I've got some press conference stuff coming up, so we're going to go through that. We're also in the transfer window, so I'm going to see what's going to happen there. So let's advance. Okay, oh, we've got some messages in from the office. Oh, quite a few as well, actually. Let's have a look. New signing arriving. We successfully negotiated the signing of our... this, I know. Oh, it's because it's at the bottom of the list. Right, that's why. Right, let's have a look. Okay, what have we got? United. Final scout on Irving Lozano. Sent you my final report on Irving Lozano. Right, let's have a look at him.
Huddersfield Town host Arsenal. Stoke City are at
left
home
midfielder,
to
decent athleticism,
Leicester City entertain
acceleration's pretty good, sprint's
West Ham
good
United
as well,
host
that's
Fulham.
not bad. Let's have a look
Cardiff
at him.
City are at home to Swansea City. Meanwhile, Middlesbrough entertain Southampton.
Okay, he's pretty... He's okay overall. Right, let's have a word with him about him. He's content and he's match fit, so that's good. Right, tournament prize money. As a result of your performance, grants some additional funds. Nice! Okay, an extra £57,375 from me for my transfer budget. That will come in very handy. Match rescheduled. Sunderland versus Burnley. That doesn't really matter. Okay. Yep, okay, that's fine. Update from Mexico. Oh, you found 5 players matching my criteria. Well, let's just see if that is actually the case. Well, we already know about him then. Right, leave that. Press conference. The media have gathered in the press room. Let me know if you wish to attend the press conference. Why not? Okay. Oh, it's Liverpool. It's against Liverpool again. Right, okay. Well, you know what? Let's have some unnerving words for Brendan Rodgers. Why not? I've been nice so far. Right. Mikael Lustig. Right, let's have a look at this fella. He's a right back. Okay. And we're right back where we started. Okay, that was terrible. Yeah, why not? Let's have a word with them about him. His overall's pretty good. His values should be in the region of making him affordable to me. See how cheap I can get him for. Let's have a look. But thanks for listening. Give me an extended run of the team. I'm much happier now. Well, you did score an absolute blinder of a goal from the 50-yard line. So I can't really argue about that. Right. Well, now that we've set some wheels in motion, let's... Oh, hello. I've apparently questioned Brendan Rodgers' signings. What have I said? Richard spent much of his pre-match press conference questioning the signings of Brendan Rodgers. Obviously, you have to question some of the players they have signed. Unfortunately for them, they have paid good money for players who are just not good enough. Oh my God, them's fighting words. It's a really tough job, but you can't waste good money. There's just too much at stake in the modern game. Chapow! Take that, Rodgers. It is surprising to hear such a stinging attack on an opponent. It could very much act as motivation for Liverpool in what is already an incredibly important game. Oh, have I shot myself in the foot? I don't really think so, if I'm being honest. Oh, I can't believe that. Me trying to get hard. Okay, so let's advance things a little bit. We've already got it pouring in. Right, an update from France. Oh, I'm here, there, and everywhere, me. Right, let's have a look.
The league leaders, Sunderland, are at home to 6th placed Liverpool.
Oh, hello.
In
Oh no, I'm
third
already.
place,
Oh yeah,
Manchester
I've been looking
United
in
host
to this guy.
20th
Right,
place,
let's have a look. What have we
Southampton.
got? Oh, oh, I could, you know. Oh, look at his stamina. Oh, right, okay, yep. Let's go for that. So, make some enquiries. Right. Oh, you're having a laugh, right? Oh, don't think he's that good. Jesus. Okay. Well, what do we got? So he's. Oh, to be fair though, he's about. How much have I? That's my entire transfer budget. No, that's not happening. Can't do it. Can't do it. Bugger. Right. Well, let's just hope that the rest of this goes well. Right. So, advance. Okay, some more messages. Really? Really, you would you? Right, well, you can get wrecked for a start. A suggestion, boss. You're thinking of playing Robson Cannon instead of me, boss? Are you sure that's a good idea, as I feel like it'd make a big difference if you put me into the starting squad? Ooh! Well, tension in the locker room, my word. To be fair, his overall is better. I may have to listen to him and take his word for it on this one. Okay, let's put... Well, for a start, mate, you're a centre mid, and Robson Cannon's a left mid. But, you know, if you're going to throw a bitch fit about it... Hang on. Yeah, and he's an international player. You can't say that, can you? I mean, yeah, he's an international player for Wales, but still. Then again, why am I ragging on Wales? They did much better than England did the last time out. Jesus, bloody hell. Right, okay, so we've got Rodwell out now. Honeyman can stay where he is. I like this young man. Scouffet, pro as ever. Defoe can stay where he is, as can the rest of the team. So, I think that is actually going to be it for this video there, guys. I've blabbed on for long enough about the random stuff that I've been doing, and we're about to play Liverpool. So, now that I've got some fighting words down, I'm going to leave things there. Thanks for watching this video. If you could like it, comment on it, subscribe if you would. It really does help us out there. Helps keep the motivation going. We've got lots of videos, but no one's watching them. Please watch more. There is loads on there. If you like things like Bloodborne and Dark Souls, I've done a few videos on those. Because of course, all people who look for FIFA videos love Bloodborne and Dark Souls. That's a really good plug, Dan. Maybe we should just leave things there before it gets embarrassing. Bye.